Hello, welcome back to Touhoumon World Link Revised. In last part I went through the route between Slateport and Mauville, whatever it's called. And now I'm in Mauville. In this part I'm going to explore Mauville, and if I do much after that, I don't know. Mauville's huge in the remakes. I don't know if it's nearly as that big in this. But hey, I'm not in a giant mall. Nice open area. Completely different compared to the remakes. Because the lore reason is that, like, Watson, who's the next gym leader, wanted to turn Mauville into, like, a thing, and then in this universe he failed, and in the remakes he didn't. Hi, have you been checking out TVs? Can't say I have been, no. Is there one in here? My ex-boyfriend left behind his coin case with me, even though I don't go to the game corner. If only I could hand it off to someone else. Oh wait, perhaps you could take this coin case from me. Yes, I'm so happy. Oh, is there a game corner in this game? Because that's something that definitely wouldn't be in the remakes. Okay, this coin case is officially yours now. That coin case can be used at the game corner. Come on, you tell me to watch TV, and then you don't put a TV in the room directly next to the guy who tells me to watch TV? Use a certain move or use an item instead. The trainer's decisions determine how battles turn out, I think. There are items that temporarily elevate the stats of Bonica. The ones I know you use in battle are X attack and X defend. I do believe that there are others like them. They always say X attack, but what about Y attack? X speed. They don't ask about Z attack though, because those Z moves, that's a completely different thing. You know, it's cool to have Bonica battles and stuff, but if your Bonica gets hurt, you have to nurse it back to health. Woohoo! I hear people call me the Rock Smash guy, but I find that sort of thing degrading. I think I deserve a bit more respect, like maybe the Rock Smash dude? Woohoo. Anyway, your Bonica looked pretty strong, I like that. Here, take this hidden machine. That HM contains Rock Smash. If you have come across large boulders that block your path, we'll use that HM move and smash them right out of your way. Yes, sir. Smash rocks aside, I say, woohoo! Oh yes, if you smash a rock, Bonica can come flying out of hiding. Woohoo! Can I not use that until I beat Watson? Probably. 60 power. That is worse than what I have, so I certainly hope someone else can learn it. Okay, Bapple can, because she's a fighting type. Good. Apple's going to be here for a while because, oh my god, it's going to be so long before I can get the rest of my team. Mauville should be pretty big, so this will probably be the whole part. Even if you're riding a bike, Wild Bonica could jump you. Ride and gravel and shake up your soul. Ride those bicycles. Well, well, what have we here? A most energetic customer. Me, you may call me Rydell. I'm the owner of this cycle shop. Your running shoes, they're awfully filthy. Did you come here from far away? Sure. You're saying that you came all this way from Little Root? My goodness, that's ridiculously far. If you had one of my bikes, you could go anywhere easily while feeling the gentle caress of the wind. I'll tell you what, I'll give you a bike. Oh, wait a second. I forgot to tell you there are two kinds of bikes. There are the mock bike and the acro bike. The mock bike is for cyclists who want to feel the wind with their bodies, and an acro bike is for those who prefer technical rides. I'm a real sweetheart, so you can have both of them. Oh my god, I can use them both. Right, this is one of the things I was talking about, where the remakes for Ruby and Sapphire just didn't have some of the, like, conveniences that were added in Emerald. For some fucking reason, in the remakes, just like in the original Ruby and Sapphire, you can only use one at a time, and you have to go back to Rydell to switch them out, and it's really stupid. Hope you enjoyed riding on my world and on bikes, so I can actually, like, explore everything at the same time and get all the items, whereas in Ruby and Sapphire and the remakes, you'd be like, oh, you use the acro bike all the time because it's the faster one, but every now and then, or the mock bike, but every now and then you'll see something maybe like, yeah, I need the acro bike to get that. I'm not going to remember to come back to get that, so you just miss a bunch of items that you need the acro bike for, because you never use it, because it's the slower one. I'm learning about bikes while I work here. If you need advice on how to ride your bike, there's a couple handbooks in the back. Yeah, I think I get it. There's Route 118. Well, there's just water right there. Maybe I'll get to that later today, or maybe I won't. This is the last thing I'm recording today, so later in this part. The roads of this town stretch north and south and east and west. Because of that, we get all sorts of people coming through. The other day, my idol nav got stolen by some thief. Luckily, my Aya pursued and caught up with the thief, managing to retrieve my idol nav while also giving the thief a thorough smackdown. That's some good payback. Oh yeah, I can teach the move payback to your Bonica if you want. Okay? How good is payback? $50. Bad. It's like counter, but you don't actually need to be hit, you just need to go second. So it's better than counter, I guess. Although not really, because, I mean, you do 100 power, which is pretty good, but it's not as good as doing, or it could technically, might be better than doing twice the damage that was just inflicted on you, or it might not be. Oh, but it's a nice move. Have you been to Rydell Cycles yet? Rydell, the owner, is a very generous man. Okay, never mind. Mauville OG is apparently really small. I haven't explored all of it yet. This game corner here, right? The play spot for all, Mauville Game Corner. Mauville City's Bonica Gym Leader, Watson, the cheerfully electrifying man. It's because of Bonica that this boy's got more pep, I suppose, but he's become a bit too peppy. Uncle, please. I want to challenge this gym and see how much better I've become. Please? May I please? Now hold on, Wally. Since you started living with Bonica, you have grown quite a lot stronger, but don't you think you're pushing it by to suddenly challenge a gym? Especially the third one? I'm not pushing it. If I combine forces with Alice, we can beat anyone. Oh, hi, Garinko. I've gotten a lot stronger since we met. Garinko, I wanted you and my uncle to understand that. Garinko, please, will you have a battle with me? Garinko, thank you! My uncle helped me get a few more Bonica since our last encounter in Petalburg. Okay, here I come. How much is a few more, huh? 3. See, Mailing is not a good matchup. Now, I imagine Saragamaru and Mailing are very similar. But, like, I've never used a Mailing in one of these hacks before. I've used a Mailing in Puppet Dance Performance. I used the form that was like part ground type. Pretty good. Great. Saragamaru is actually would have been fine against Alice, but you know, she's currently the higher level. Well, I'm not exactly I'm decently familiar with, you know, having to do a decent chunk of a Pokemon game with only having 2 Pokemon, because many of my playthroughs of Soul Silver, I had like 3 Pokemon or less, because, I don't know, there's just a lot of I just don't really care about a lot of Pokemon that are available in Johto. Because it's like, we're not giving up yet. It's like mostly Kanto Pokemon. Which, you know, most Kanto Pokemon are fine, but, you know, you use them on other things. And then, like, Johto is really weird, where a lot of their new Pokemon kind of just suck. Like, there's only 100... There's only 100 Pokemon introduced in that game, and, like, you know, that sounds like a lot, but then you gotta take you get the fact that, like, 9 of them are taken up by your starter, and then so many of them are just, like, random unevolved Pokemon you gotta find in who knows where, and a lot of them are post-game Kanto only, and it's like, what is wrong with Johto? I lost. Uncle, I'll go back to Bird and Turf. Garinko, thank you. Being a trainer is tough, isn't it? It's not enough just to have Bonica and make them battle. That isn't what being a real trainer is about. Wally, there's no need to be so down on yourself. Why? What's keeping you from becoming stronger and stronger? Come on, let's go home. Everyone's waiting for you. Garinko, it just dawned on me that you must be the trainer who kept an eye out for Wally when he caught his Bonica. Why don't you visit us in Verdant Turf sometimes, because I don't have Fly. I'm sure Wally would enjoy it. Why don't you visit us on the other side of the region? Can you go away? I was watching that match. You're friends with that boy Wally, aren't you? But you didn't hold anything back and beat him impressively. Yep, that's what a real Bonica battle is all about. I idolize trainers like that. I'll be cheering for you. Thanks, buddy. Whatever. Well, that's all of Mauville. Okay, wasn't expecting that. Time to go gambling. Coins are needed to play here in the game corner. It's very difficult to make it stop right on 7. If it stops on 7 during the real-time bonus game, you'll receive extra coins. I made a mistake and got 2 of the same dolls. Would you like one of them? Sure. Here you go. An Achy doll. Wow. Prize I want, but I can't hit the jackpot. It's easy to lose track of time in here. I should get back to work. Here's some information for you about the slots. The more lightning bolts you stock, the more real-time chances you get. In a game with a maximum of 5 real-time chances, it's possible to receive 4 regular bonuses, then a big bonus that would total 660 coins, but it's very difficult to get. There are trash cans to search in this game. It's empty. Of course it is. No vending machines in this game, it seems. Up to 3 coins can be used to play the slots. It's not run by Team Rocket in this game. This roulette thing, it's rather demanding. Win or lose, it's only by luck. Oh, this is a new game? What? My luck can only last so long. This is too much for me. Here, take some coins. For me, it's the game corner. The roulette tables have different rates. Check your coins if you're going to pick a table. Welcome. You can exchange your coins for prizes here. I can get a Rika, a Kokoro, an Aki, or a Raisin too. Think I'm good on that last one, buddy. Okay, you can get dolls. Fantastic. Bright powder, lucky egg, black belt, twisted spoon, black glasses. I mean, those are pretty good items, but 4,000 coins? Are you kidding me? Also, the game corner, we're looking for coins. It's 1,000 for 50 coins. You don't need coins then. Good luck on your adventure. Can I do this yet? The minimum wager at this table is 1. Do you want to play? Sure. Place your wager with the... What Toho characters are these? Skitty. Green Skitty. Okay. Sure. I mean, I only bet 1 coin, so what does that get me? 12. Whoop-de-doo. No. Is there any strategy to this? Is this literally... Enter? What? It's down? Okay. Meryl. Replay. Lightning Bolt. Lotad. 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 I don't know what that just gave me, but now I have 115 coins. Alright, yep, that's the game corner. Whoop-de-doo. Just have to grind that for hours to get anything. Alright, I'm not doing the gym yet, but it's only been 14 minutes. There are 3 routes I can start. Definitely not going to be able to finish them all, but I can start them. Show me how to put a little excitement into my life. I was not expecting Mauville to be that small. I actually thought it was supposed to be, like one of the bigger areas in the game, because I know it wasn't as big as it is in the remakes, but like, I thought it was at least a significant area, but it's very clearly not. It's a very small town. It's not a good matchup, is it? It's okay, but I am 6 levels higher and evolved, and you are not evolved. Yuka is level 18, and she is not evolved yet. Quite stingy on evolution she is. Oh my, that was too much excitement. My pulse is still racing. Year 1, fabulous trainer. Yeah, and it probably is a bit boring to just have a werewolf and Saragamoro be the only ones doing anything for such a long portion of the game, but trust me, when we get there, we'll have a team, but right now, just gotta deal with this. This is my favorite kind of Bonica. You are challenged by Camper Tyrant. He has a Notori. That he does. We'll throw rocks at it. Kagero is very good at throwing rocks. Yeah, it's quite weird, isn't it? Because, you know, she's rock type. She's supposed to be like Lyran rock, but like, you know, when I think of Kagero, I don't think of her chucking rocks at people, you know? Wait, did you get a good look at my Bonica? When having a battle, I get a kick out of showing off my Bonica. I bet everyone feels that way when they enter a battle. Route 111, which I'm pretty sure I can't go into yet. Wait, is there grass here? Is this just straight up Route 111? I thought the desert route was Route 111. Is there grass here? I can't use this until I get Rock Smash. There's no grass here. Route 111 means that... Huh? Oh, hello, Garinko. I just wanted to tell you that my uncle bought me an idol nav. Now I can get in touch with you anytime. Cool beans, buddy. Okay, I can't go this way. It's over here. There's a house over there? Okay, and I can't, and I have to surf over here, so I can't do much of anything else in this route, huh? Except fight a couple trainers, I guess. I challenged the Wind Straight family, but 4 matches in a row is tough going. They destroyed me. Right, them. Double battle. When you're as famished as I am, there is no room for pity. Did you come from Mauville? Then you should be full of energy. I did not come from Mauville, I did not. I technically did, but I did not come here from before then. That makes it sound like I hail from Mauville. It's quite a difficult thing to do, considering the fact that despite it being a bigger city, I think it has less houses than Littleroot does. How do you keep open a game corner in a town with like 2 houses? I am draining the life of the wolf with my hand. Yeah, Drain Punch has never really made much sense as a move. Like, how are you draining with like your fist? I mean, I know it's Pokemon and all, but normally when it comes to the fighting type, it's supposed to be like, ooh la la, it's a lot to take in. It's supposed to be like the realistic, more realistic type, you know? Because most fighting moves are just, you punch or kick something in some sort of way. This road here, you have quite a ways to travel. My stomach is grumbling. Maybe I can grill some berries. Especially in the first, like, 3 generations, where all fighting type moves were physical. It got a bit weird later on, where it was like, okay, there's a physical special split now, but how do we justify making fighting type special moves? Let's make, like, Lucario is like an aura sphere. You make it like a sphere, and it's fighting because it is. But yeah, then you just have, like, Drain Punch. It's a physical move, where you just punch someone, but you're, like, sucking life out of them somehow. Attach some vampire fangs to the end of your fist. I don't know. Knuckles. He's got those little spike things he uses for digging in Sonic Adventure. Hear his call. He is tougher than the rest of them. He is the best of them. Tougher than all the others. His name is Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, he does not chuckle. Rather flex the muscles. Hello, I take it you're a traveler. How's this? What do you say to taking on our family of 4 in a series of Bonica battles? That's the spirit I like you. Alright. This may have been a bad idea, but we're doing it. You say you're a family of 4, yet you clearly have another child in your hands right now. Explain. Unless it turns out that's like a prop. You have like a fake child in a Chirno costume that you just carry around with you. Did I miss, or what the fuck just happened? Okay, apparently I missed. Yeah, 95. I gave up 95 for like 10 power or whatever, and it's really costing me this much. Okay, how about Metal Claw? How you feeling about Metal Claw? You gonna take damage to this? Well, a bit more. Do you really need an Oran Berry? Did you like really desperately need an Oran Berry? It's gonna kill me, isn't it? Not quite. Well, this is the first Pokemon of a gauntlet of 4 trainer battles, and a werewolf is already dying this much. That ain't good. That ain't good at all. How many super potions do I have? Pretty good amount. You're an orange, right? You should be a normal type, because orange is pretty normal. Yep. Victor. Ah yeah, you're a lot tougher than I expected. Hey all, I found a pretty strong trainer. Oh my goodness, aren't you young? You must be quite the trainer to be my husband, though. It's my turn to battle now. Right, what are you bringing out first? You and your Kodamas. A C Kotohime. Alrighty then. Just gonna go ahead and find where my healing items are. Where are my healing items? They're your medicine cabinet is for some reason the same thing as not medicine cabinet. I have insomnia. I didn't remember that. See, she has insomnia. She's a werewolf. She stays awake on nights of the full moon. You do it again. Try to make me go to sleep again. Why do you just all have orange berries, huh? Growl. I will continue to throw rocks until I simply cannot throw rocks anymore. Yep, you're not a very smart trainer, are you? Making me feel bad for your Kotohime here. Oh gosh, I can't get over how strong you are. There's a strong trainer here, this one's really strong. You're stronger than Mommy? Wow! But I'm strong too, really, honestly. You are challenged by Windstraight Vivi. A Windstraight that's a title. Definitely don't remember the name of that class. Probably because they definitely weren't in the remakes. Yeah, I think the remakes probably used a couple of the trainer classes from the original, but I think a lot of them were just like taken from Gen 6 or whatever. I don't know. It's a thing they definitely did, where if in the remakes, especially Gen 6, if there was like the same trainer class in the original and in the remake, they just used the remake version would just be from the original game of that generation. That's a very complicated sentence. What I'm basically saying is they're Hex Maniacs in this game, right? Uh-huh. When they remade this generation Gen 6, and they had the Hex Maniacs, they just used Hex Maniacs from X and Y. The Hex Maniacs from X and Y. Remember the whole "you are not the one" thing from Mauville City in X and Y? That went nowhere. Much like many things in X and Y. Huh? Did I just lose? This stinks. Snibble Grandma. How dare you make my granddaughter cry? For that I'm going to smack you. Prepare to lose. Yep. I remember that being like a pretty big deal at the time. Like, ooh, it's so scary. There's this Hex Maniac. Oh god! There's this Hex Maniac that shows up and says, "You're not the one, it's so spooky, there's a ghost girl in Pokemon." It's like there have been ghost people multiple times in Pokemon before that. I mean, there was the old chateau. I don't really have much to say about that because I never got that far in Pearl before it stopped fucking working. But in Gen 5, you had like the ghost girl on the bridge, who was in the original Black and White was just like a quick little like Easter egg. But in the sequels, that was turned into a whole ass like side plot that involved like Darkrai and Cresselia, and it was pretty like neat, and it was a lot cooler than fucking Gen 6 Hex Maniac showing up for 3 seconds, saying something vague and leaving. But for some reason, the Gen 6 one was the one that got popular. Probably because it's, you know, Hex Maniac, and everyone loves Hex Maniac. Can I not lose at the very end here because you got a cheeky hit on Zergamara, please? Oh, this better kill you. This better kill you. Good. Would you have to do all 4 of those trainer battles again if you lost? And if so, do you get to keep the experience? Wow, you are strong. My granddaughter was right. If you're not in any hurry, visit us a while. You're the first trainer I've seen who deploys Bonica so masterfully, but I should tell you, my son is stronger than you. He even took the Bonica League Challenge, I'll have you know. Yeah, he's a trainer in Victory Road, I believe. There's no question that you're strong, but if you were to battle my grandson, you'd end up crying in frustration. He's much stronger than any trainer our family knows. He must be challenging the Bonica League champion by now. He's not. Knowing my grandson, he could be the champion already. He's not. We use this Macho Brace to more effectively strengthen our Bonica in training. Since you've beaten us all, I don't know if you need it, but we would like to have our Macho Brace. So like an EV training item or something? A hell item that promotes growth but reduces speed. You have some weird EV crap. Mommy is stronger than Daddy. I'm stronger than Mommy, and Grandma's stronger than me. But my big brother's even stronger than Grandma. TV. We are the Bonica Fan Club. We're on the air. On this program, we get your opinions, and I shout them on your behalf. Isn't it a fantastic program concept? Today, we bring you this report from our reporter who we sent out to the Bonica Fan Club. So just who is today's featured Bonica fan? Garinko. So let's hear what Garinko has to say about a werewolf the Kagero. And I will shout those words of love out loud on TV. So if my Kagero didn't have a nickname, would that just say Kagero the Kagero? Hoo-ha, let's shout. And let's see, what was it that Kagero... What is it about the Kagero? What was it about that Kagero that so attracted Garinko? That's a word to use. Kitty. Wow, such a spectacular declaration. The trainer's love for the Kagero comes across loud and clear. Oh, there's still more. Let's check it out. Let me see now. We have Garinko. What do Bonica mean to you? Enough! Bravo! That's the best shout I've had all day! Enough. It makes you want to shout it out loud again and again. Now that we've had a great shout, it's time to say goodbye until next time. Let's have one last shout all together now. Enough! Great. Do I call it here? It's been 28 minutes, but also there's like a route to the right, which I'm pretty sure has a whole lot of nothing in it. I don't know. Man, they really did that in this game, huh? They made it to where in order to use Rock Smash to go to the desert, you have to beat the electric type gym leader. That's kind of dickish. I just realized that like wow, they actually did that. What other ground type can you get before this? I don't know. I have to remember the original game. I can't at the moment. In this hack, you can find Shen, I think, by this point. The aroma of flowers is a magical power. It cleanses us body and soul. Go, 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 Bonica 1, 2, and 3. Is that what you call them? There are quite a lot of double battles in this game, aren't there? 6 whole Pokemon, huh? How about that? My werewolf and my gatekeeper. Man, Mei Ling really was the second martial artist gatekeeper in a row, wasn't she? Nobody remembers Sarah, so it's kind of funny to think that Mei Ling's basically just a rip-off of the game that came before. But nobody cares about what came before, so nobody talks about it. Or Sarah. And then she looks like the gatekeeper that was 2 games before that, but nobody cares about that character either. I don't know, throw Metal Claw at Yuka. Why not? Just punch Yuki. What is that thing that Yuki is wearing? Like, is it supposed to be like a jacket or something? Momi. C stands for Chibi. Didn't know. Don't know how you wouldn't know, but maybe you didn't. The C stands for concept, for it is the concept of the character that Luigi's just using, and that's why they're weaker, because it's simply a concept and not the full manifestation of the character, as is reached in the middle stage. Now the final evolution is called Extra. A weird name for the final evolution, I guess. So that implies that, like, the extras are necessarily stronger, which I guess for the most part they are. The extra stage bosses are pretty strong, but you know, some of them aren't that strong. Like, Raiko is just a fucking drum. Dear me, I seem to have lost. Come in, Bonica, are you okay? Bonica 1, 2, and 3? Sniff that odor and I don't have. We must register each other. You're an aroma lady? Her name's Rose. Isn't it cool that I have Bonica battle team? You can copy me, I don't mind. And again, the whole thing about 14 is that none of the characters were particularly strong, were they? They used a magical mallet, and Seija has the magical power of cheating and having a terrible boss fight. Alright, how many trainers are left on this route that I will play and then be done playing for 2 days? Maybe more than that. If I decide during Saturday just say fuck it and just finish the list for jam games, that'd probably be all I have. I'll record to that date, because that would be, what, 6 recordings? Even if there isn't a boat, you can cross rivers and the sea if you have a Bonica that knows surf, and you can be counted on to do so much. You're a trainer. Let my melody rock your soul. You're not wearing a shirt. In the middle of like a beach. Well, I guess this is a beach, so you're not wearing a shirt. Actually does make more sense. Hey, speaking of Raiko, here's a Raiko! There she is! A big old drum. Dalton. La. La la la. When I compose better melodies, you have come to listen, okay? Alright then. For fishermen, equipment is the key, but for trainers, the key ingredients are Bonica and heart, of course. I can't say words. Do Bonica have hearts? Do they have organs? Pretty sure I've asked this before. Are they just made of, like, wood? Metal? Porcelain? Can they bleed? You have a single Hina. Why do you exist? What is the point of having a fisherman here that has nothing but a singular sea Hina? What value do they add? I don't know. They're probably gonna ask for my phone number or something. Wade. I was beaten in heart. No? Come to think of it, fishing is a battle between a fisherman and a Bonica. Yep, I don't exactly know why you exist. I don't know. There's gotta be a fisherman at every shore, right? No, there isn't. Alright. A little under 35 minutes. I actually don't entirely remember all that you can do once you go to the left. I think there's a route. There might be an entirely different town, and I might be confusing this with another part. But is that where you can like walk even farther than the route and reach the cave and reach like the Meteor Falls, or am I thinking of a different area? I honestly can't remember. But yeah, in the next part I'm gonna go left, and I don't know how long I can go left, but I'll see you then. Bye.